Now, for the moment I have waited 8 days for. Ooh.
The thing I've learned during this no caffeine week slash eight days slash week is the power of the mind.
Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, if you're new here. Today is day 2 of 7 days without caffeine. This is not my first time doing a caffeine cleanse. However, it is my first time documenting it. Just because a lot of people have been asking me. They asked me yesterday, which I had no plans on filming this video, why are you doing a caffeine cleanse? I could never do that. Those sort of comments. I thought it'd be super duper fun to take you guys alongside with me as I struggle through this week without caffeine, but I know it will be worth it in the end. But first, I'm gonna make some breakfast and then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna chat as to why I'm doing this dreadful but 100% worth it caffeine cleanse this week.
She is actually stunning.
Alrighty, breakfast is made and now we can chat. First, I have to take a bite. With the frozen fruit too. So good. Alright, caffeine cleanse. Why am I doing it? What does it entail? So, just in case you didn't know, caffeine anhydrous, I think that's what it's called. It is a compound, a chemical compound that when you consume it, what it does is it prevents sleepiness. So people think that, oh, it gives you energy. It's actually caffeine doesn't actually do that. Chemically, what it does is it prevents sleepiness by blocking adenosine. Adenosine is just a byproduct of energy, of cellular respiration, so that as you burn calories during your day, obviously you get tired, and then that's why eventually you need to sleep at night. However, when you consume caffeine, whether that be in the form of coffee, energy drinks, green tea, whatever other sources of caffeine there are out there that I may not be aware of, what it does is it delays that onset of sleepiness, so you feel tired a little bit later. Why do I do this caffeine cleanse? The big thing is I don't want to become reliant on caffeine. I freaking love caffeine. A big thing I notice a difference with when on the weeks I do take caffeine, which is what I don't, is obviously my workouts. I have more energy during my workouts, more energy to go heavier, to go harder during my workouts. However, as with all things in life, you can become quite tolerable on it. Our bodies can adapt. So for example, what 100 milligrams of caffeine, how much it used to benefit me before, I need to take 200 or 300 milligrams to receive that same benefit, and eventually you're just consuming ridiculous amounts of caffeine where you can't sleep at night. And I'm speaking from true experience. For each person it is different. However, for me, it really bothers me when I have a lot of caffeine, or even just a little bit. My sleep gets severely disrupted, which is why I don't want to be consistently consuming more and more caffeine just to see the results, which is why once every 4 to 6 weeks, I like to take a full week off of caffeine. I know it sounds brutal. And honestly, it kind of is. And I'll take you through it. We're in this together now, so you're in it for the long run. However, I do it so that when I consume caffeine on the 8th day, it hits me like a whole new thing. It's a new substance. My body's like, woo, what is this? And my workouts are absolutely fire. So yes, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. I'm going to be just taking you alongside my day today, as well as this whole entire week as I go through this week without consuming caffeine. Wish me luck, and I will see you before I head out to work.
Alrighty, I finished my breakfast and I'm just about to head into work for a 5-hour shift. I really wish I could take you guys along with me, but unfortunately with the job I cannot. So feeling good honestly right now, but we'll connect and see how I'm feeling in the 5 hours after this. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Alrighty, 5-hour shift complete. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be. I don't think I would have been able to work out afterwards if I had planned it, but thankfully today is Sunday. It's a rest day for me. I was hoping to go swimming, but yeah, maybe later I might come back for some swimming. But right now I'm hungry. I'm ready to get some food in me, so I'm gonna go home, make some lunch, and then just plan my content for this week. A supplement I find that really helps me during these caffeine fasts is electrolytes. Electrolytes are just like they sound. They are your minerals and compounds that your body needs, just like sodium and potassium, and it just gives me the little boost of energy that I need after a long or during a long day. Okay, so it's officially 5 p.m. and I'm starting to feel the fatigue. Part of me feels like because I'm thinking about it so much, I'm consistently attributing it to the lack of caffeine, but it's probably just because like my body's tired, right? I worked 5 hours, it was an active shift, now my body's getting ready to rest. But I easily could have just sat down and scrolled on Instagram, but I'm out. I'm currently at the grocery store. Gotta get some groceries because it is a long weekend, so that means the stores are closed tomorrow. I'm really hoping it's not too busy, considering that it's Sunday at 5 p.m. But let's just grab some staples and then we're gonna head on home and make some dinner. I was genuinely just so excited to get the chicken breast for that sale price, but extra 30% off. I think I'm going to start coming shopping on Sundays more often.
So, when I said I was ready to live by myself, this is not what I meant. I did not mean living by myself meant spending $50 on groceries when I leave the house. Okay, that's some staples. Frozen fruit for my smoothies. Oranges as well, which I will be freezing for my smoothies. Ice cream, because it's summer, why the heck not? And a bunch of protein. I got chicken breast, eggs, and a couple cans of tuna, and yes, this all came out to around $45. I won't talk about it. Okay? Aww. At least it takes my mind off the fact that I'm not consuming caffeine. So I gotta put it all away.
Another supplement I like to take during my non-caffeine or my caffeine-free weeks is a stim-free pre-workout. Now I'm telling you, you do not need stim-free pre-workout or pre-workout in general. However, it does really help. It helps push the blood flow to the muscles so that you get that little extra boost, especially after working a 5-hour shift with kids. This was much needed and super refreshing. I sat by the pool, sipped on it a little bit before heading into my back and biceps workout of the week. It is officially day 4 of 7, maybe 8 days of no caffeine, and I just finished my glutes and quads leg day. This was the day I'm the most scared for because I really need that caffeine, that extra boost when it comes to hitting squats, lunges, and hack squats. But I am very happy to say that I've completed my workout. I did not consume any caffeine, just a little bit of stim-free pre-workout, which have been my go-to during these weeks. But yeah, honestly, feeling good. I got those endorphins going. I'm sure the fatigue is gonna hit because I have 3 hours of lecture after this. But yeah, I will see you. We'll check in about midday and see how we're doing. Happy Friday, YouTube family, or honestly, whatever day of the week you guys are watching this. I have officially made it to day 7 of 8 or 9 days now without caffeine, and today was a struggle. Simply because my parents just came back from the States and they got me some Alani's that we don't have here in Canada, so I wanted to try it so badly. However, putting my discipline in check, I'm doing it for you guys. Because of you, I'm sticking this caffeine fast through. So I'm super, what happened? Okay, sorry, I think my headphones just died on me because it's so damn hot outside. That's a first. But yeah, I'm about to hit a full body lift today. I haven't worked out in 2 days. So I'm not running on pre-workout right now. I am simply running on excitement to lift. And let's just get this lift. Day 7 days down, 2 days to go. Happy good morning, YouTube fam. Alright, I have officially made it to day 9 with no caffeine, and here's what I've learned. Number 1, you don't need caffeine, but it does help. A big thing that I feel like now in this day and age of pre-workouts and energy drinks, a lot of people think that you need caffeine in order to work out. Heck, I have beginner clients who are like, oh, what do you think about pre-workout? And I'm like, if you don't need it, don't use it, because when you start using it, you can't go back. Or you can, but it's a tough journey, hence this whole entire video. But one thing I did notice is that my workouts in quality did kind of suffer. I found that the weights that I was able to use last week, or honestly, let's go for not even weights, pull-ups, for example. Last week, I did 9 pull-ups, which is a PR for me. Love that. However, this week, even though it was a deload week, I still go for as many reps as I can. I can barely do 5. And I think that goes to show that, yeah, caffeine does help. It gives you that boost of energy. However, I'm thinking, if I consistently still stick with my pull-ups and I don't consume any caffeine or pre-workout, eventually I could work my way back up to 7, 8, 9, 10, eventually pull-ups. However, I think it's more so your preference. Caffeine is not hindering my life in any significant way, except for maybe like sleep. But it's not consistent. Like, I find that I can get used to it and adapt so that I eventually fall asleep at the time that I want to. So that's why I choose to incorporate caffeine into my life. However, you do not need it. Another thing I've learned during this no caffeine week / 8 days / week is the power of the mind. A lot of the times you feel like you need a pre-workout drink or an energy drink to go into a workout. However, it really is mental. Like for me, it's mental, and sometimes I just needed, if I took a stim-free pre-workout, just pretending that it has caffeine in it, that gave me the boost that I needed. Like I said, not to the same extent, because I did notice definitely some drops in quality in terms of my sets. However, it's really a mental game. Sometimes you just gotta push it. You cannot rely on external cues to push yourself to go work out, but whether that be a supplement, like a pre-workout supplement, motivation, The things that will ensure that you have a really good workout is your rest and recovery. That is, how many hours of sleep did you get the night before, as well as taking your 2 to 3 rest days a week, as well as nutrition. Are you eating enough food? Food first, always. Please and thank you. And last but not least, look, I want to go back to the topic of recovery, and that is sleep. Truly, sleep is so important. No matter what your goal is, whether that be to lose weight, build muscle, maintain weight, just any goal that you have that like it requires some body composition, that demands some body recomposition, you have to get your sleep. 7 to 9 hours. Honestly, not even just body recomposition. If you're a student, if you're a mom or a dad, and you're working, sleep is not just physical rejuvenation, it is also mental rejuvenation and restoration. One thing I notice when it comes to caffeine intake is that my sleep really does suffer in terms of it takes me longer to fall asleep. However, what I loved about this week was the fact that, okay, when I was ready to go to bed, I went straight to bed. And sometimes I didn't want to go to bed because I started a book that I'm really trying to get into, but 2 chapters in, my body's like, yeah, no, let's go to bed now. And I love that because when I consume caffeine regularly, I notice that it's harder and harder for me to fall asleep. Now, saying that, I am genuinely addicted to that. Like, it's not even the caffeine, it's the taste. It's the taste of these Alana New energy drinks. I don't know what it is about them. They just have a chokehold on me. So I probably will not be giving up caffeine entirely, but definitely sticking to only consuming caffeine on the days that I really need it. So like workout days, maybe school days if I need it. And then of course taking this break every 4 to 6 weeks. If you got to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much. I hope you learned something. Maybe you're even considering taking a break from caffeine and seeing how your body reacts to it. But before I end this video, we're gonna do something that I have been waiting 8 entire days to do.
Now, for the moment I have waited 8 days for. Ooh. How I miss that sound. Ooh, that's a interesting flavor. Let's go get this leopard and gluten hams today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a like so I know you like it, and subscribe so you never miss another workout or video from yours truly, and I will see you all in the next one.